All right, people, let's talk a little bit about materials and resources. A little bit smaller credit category with only 13 credits, but important nonetheless. So, the intents of materials and resources category are to encourage use of products and materials that have life cycle information available. The availability is the big thing here. And we're still working with a triple bottom line, so we're going to minimize environmental, social, and economic impacts. So it's a two-part process. First, if we can get information from the manufacturers, the disclosure part, if they make the information available, then we can compare different products that we're going to possibly use and optimize for preferable selection. All right. So how does this information come out? Well, it's standardized in what we call environmental product declarations, EPDs. And it's really all about the environmental impact of a product using life cycle analysis based on international standards, ISO international standards, and verified by third parties. So it's very traceable, very standardized. EPDs have to be based on product category rules. So those are kind of the rules, guidelines, so that EPDs of the same type of product can be compared. So here's the database on the website, and I've looked up construction products as a basic one that covers lots of different construction products, and downloaded that. So we'll switch to Bluebeam, take a look at it. So here's the PDF. I actually had to register to be able to do that. So if you want to do it yourself, you're going to have to register. It's a free account, no big deal. It's a 30-page document, so quite a bit of material in it. But we're going to look at this section 5, content and format. See if we can zoom in a little bit here. So it's very specific about what you're going to present for information. And go down a page or two and we get into some of the more specific stuff that they're looking at. There's the format and what order it's supposed to be, and then we get into what you're actually supposed to include for details and description of the product, all kinds of things. So this just shows the rules for different manufacturers writing environmental product declarations for specific products. So let's take a look at some environmental product declarations. For example, I went through the same kind of process and looked up some pre-painted roofing and cladding. This happens to be made by a company in New Zealand called Fletcher Steel, but we could download this environmental product declaration for this nice looking roofing and cladding products and download some from other manufacturers and compare them based on their life cycle analysis and environmental sustainability. One other way to compare health impacts of different products in construction is with the health product declarations. Similar kind of thing, you can put it in search the database and find different products. And I actually downloaded one for Benjamin Moore Aura waterborne interior paint in a matte finish. It looks kind of like an SDS sheet because it's got these hazards. So it has a cancer hazard and a respiratory hazard. And if we go down a page, we can see it's actually only like 4 pages long. It lists all the ingredients: water, titanium oxide, Titanium oxide has a cancer problem, could be 15 to 25% of it. Because in the end, the two parts to this process are finding this information and then going through and comparing products and picking stuff that's healthier and more environmentally friendly.